Why I post this YouTube so that people can watch it and I can watch it. Behind that, I believe I have this thought that popped up 22, 23 years ago after my awakening experience in Vipassana that I want to live truthfully and sincerely. Originally, it was truthfully to live, and then I added sincerely and truthfully as a whole. So, no lie to myself. And the idea of the mirror mind is looking at myself, me looking at myself. And no lie, mirror. I think that's a good way. Whatever happens, I accept, just like mirror would accept whatever is on the mirror. Simple. One thing I thought is, and I believe I said it somewhere already, when I was training to dive deeper and longer, I was playing to see how much I can last in the water by myself. I don't know how many years ago I did that, maybe 10 years ago, maybe. No, it's like a 15 years old ago at least. And when I was doing it, I could last maybe 3 minutes or more. And one day I watched this video about the shallow water blackout, which point that even in a shallow water people black out because they may think that they can last long or whatever. And I knew that's a dangerous thing that can happen. So I keep on practicing. But the next day I watched that video. I was in the pool. I usually watch the clock with me so I can see how I'm doing. Or sometimes I'm counting. And then when I was down in the water, the thought popped up. A shallow water blackout. And funny thing happened that I felt like I'm so choked up and frightened myself that that can happen. And that brought me to this feeling of no air. What happened is the brain is using the oxygen all of a sudden, and then I felt too dangerous, fear. So it came out after 1 minute and a half or something. It's the biofeedback. And what's interesting in biofeedback is that if you notice what's going on in the body, in the mind, like in that case, or in the body, or breathing, or in your body sensation, that tells you what's going on in the body, so that what is the mind reflects in the body, and therefore if you notice that biofeedback, you know something is not right. And Vipassana is the way to train you so that you can catch the moment before mind tangles up and go somewhere. That's deluded thought, like an ego trap, confusion, and you just that's stupid. So you wanna know what's going on as it is, and when you accept that, you're free not to go that way, but rather to just be aware and resolve. Here's a thought that's popping up, not attached to that. So you don't go into that tangled up state of ego trap. So it's a simple practice, and by practicing it, I had this awakening experience of like explosion from within. In my body, I felt transparent after that. Nothing. So it's like a blue sky or nothingness, the void. My term for that experience is that I'm one with the way of the universe, of the nature. So it's the ultimate absolute state. So I would say that you're riding the wave of the universe. You're one with the universe. But the mind goes somewhere else so that you catch it and stay, be happy, truthful, sincere. So, awakening experience 20 some years ago, I detect those and keep that as like a gyroscope where I am, biofeedback, to notice what's going on, not just in the brain, but in the body or heart, so that you have understanding, or not understanding the brain, but the understanding, resolving issues as the nature may help us to resolve, because that's where we came from, that's where we are, and that's where we will be. So you need to have some relationship with the reality of what's happening, not just in the brain and dreaming this way and that. But that's fun, but you want to have some resolution, so you see that, to see that it's a mirror looking at yourself kind of experience. And that is the way to be aware of who you are and connected to the root. So being sincere and truthful, look at myself, no lie. Mind want to lie or go beyond some other dimension, but you want to have the root. I want to have the root. Then peaceful. You breathe not shallow, muscle is relaxed, or the function in the body is more natural, not constrained, transparent. You may even live long if you are connected to the miracles of the nature that brought us to live and keep us living, and do whatever I want. You go with it, pass away and move on. Be sincere, truthful, no lie. Simple. So the fear pops up, you respond. Oh, stay, be rooted. And the fear cloud go away. Anger, thought go away. Something far-fetched expectation, if it's too much, let go away. Lure, anger, fear, uncertainty, anxiety, suffering, accept it. There's a way, and that's the way. Be sincere, truthful, like looking at yourself in the mirror. So you feel transparent, no hang up, no blockage, body, mind, everything transparent. But I need to work on it, meaning that the new information, certain residual hang up that I may have somewhere, may pop up and then start to play this game of the mind. So I think as human, some may be beyond that struggle all the time. But as much as we use the brain, as much as we may not catch in time how the mind start to go any direction it wants because of certain uncertainty or fear or anxiety or anger or whatever. So you need to have this third eye watching it. That's just an expression. Or calm and quiet mind as the base of how we live our life. Being truthful, sincere, honest, no lie, accept, be happy. So I revisit this over and over when I need to check where I am, the gyroscope mechanism still functioning. It's interesting. And when you're in the zone of connection, there's lots of liveliness, peaceful, even childlike fun. But one of the video I talked about my friend and our great relationship for 60 years or something like that from the high school days. He visited with me to this little town as he did before with me, and he went back. His wife is not in a good situation, and everything is impermanent, right? Our great friendship disappear, emptiness. We are human, but we are more than human, down deep. Don't say we are human so we can make error, and okay to say we can be deluded. No, I don't think so. It's not just the excuse. So I think I need to be sincere and truthful. So maybe there may be some other thought that can pop up more than I have said. But I think to keep this on track, the way of life, give me peace, and possibly give peace if we can share these things. And if we can do that, we all can be sincere and truthful, accept everything as it is, and be happy.